Okay. So, hi everyone. Just a second. I guess everyone has entered or what? Let me admit everyone first. Mm, yeah, I'll start now. Okay, Pradeep. Then I guess everyone is joined now. I cannot see. I have to check the participants because. Okay. Yeah, okay. So, hi everyone, good morning. My name is Gauri Pagare. So, now I'll give a short introduction about myself. So, I have joined Testvox in the month of June, and since June, it is 6 months from now. So, currently, I am working for the North Ladder project. And North Ladder project is like if you want, just a second. Okay. So North Ladder, currently I'm working on for North Ladder projects. So North Ladder project has an idea, like if you have some asset, it may be electronics or luxury, which is pending in your home, which is sitting in your home and it is not used, and you want to just sell that item, then they give an option to sell that item or either buy back it. Like for few days you are in the need of a money and you want the item to buy it back, then you can buy it back after the period of time, and also they provide you the cash for that amount of time, and you can sell the item also. So okay, that is about North Ladder. So for North Ladder we use various tools for test case management, for issue tracking and all those things. So one of the tool that is TestLodge. So for so how it is used in a day-to-day life, so all about that I'm going to tell you. So basically, uh, in today's session, I'm going to cover all these points. So it will be first introduction to what is TestLodge, and what are the users and roles, how you can control and manage the roles and users under one account. Then how do you create the test plans and requirements, how you create the test suits, and how do you execute this, and how can you track all your issues in one tool. Okay, so this is all the agenda of the today's meeting. So, introduction to TestLodge. So, what is basically a TestLodge? TestLodge is basically an online test case management tool, which is a cloud-based tool which is compatible with all of the browsers. Any browser you can just use to log in and just try to create an account and then use it. It is very simple to use. It is customizable, it has dashboards, and it has team collaboration. Customizable meaning you can edit, update, and delete your cases. Dashboard means there will be a dashboard where you can see all the people, what other people in your team are doing. Then it has reporting, meaning that there are graph charts and pie charts shown where you can track all your progress. Okay, so now let me just share you the test lot screen. So basically, on any browser you can use it. Currently, I'm using on Chrome. So this is the testlodge.com. If you just enter, you can just access their website. So this is the overview. Here, there is a login button where you can just click and log in yourself and just enter the few details. Like you can just create your account by entering your Gmail account and give your few details, and you are ready to use the account. So basically I was talking about the features. Those were like it is customizable. Like see, you can customize everything, every test case you can customize, edit or delete or update. Okay, then it has dashboards. So here you can get a look like how the dashboard will look. See, so here you have got a graph and you can track all the activities in your project. Like see here, you can see 10th hour, what was the progress and all those things. Then also you can see the timeline, like who has updated what. Like see, Scott has updated this cases. So you can even get an overview of what other members of your team are doing. Then team collaboration. So like in many a cases there is a one big project and we have to work together. And what happens, you have to divide the task among few people and then you have to just manually enter. But here you can just simply assign the user the cases, and then that person will take the responsibility of it. Okay, so within a team there is a collaboration, like you can entirely check who is working on which cases. Okay, so now this was all about the features. Now just let me take you to the demo. Okay. So basically I have just created one account for today's session. By login here, you can just create and sign in. Okay. That is an easy step. So I won't be showing that. Okay. Just a second. So introduction was done. So users and roles. So now after you create an account, what are the user roles and responsibility that can be assigned, that I'll just show you. Okay. So I guess my screen is visible to everyone. Any one of you can just unmute and reply me.
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Not ladder. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, Pradeep, I'll share North Ladder dashboard also. Yeah. Just a second. Let me share the North Ladder dashboard so it will be more clear to all of you. Okay, so this is the current North Ladder dashboard. So I guess everyone can see. So see, total test plans are 3 total requirement documents. Then what task has been assigned to me, nothing, like I have completed all the tasks, so nothing is currently assigned to me. Then who was working on which, see, like see, Mushina has updated this cases on 12th Jan, she has worked on this. So yeah, you can just take a look. Then she also created the test suite, so test suite is also visible. So this is basically the dashboard. And just a second. And I was talking about this graph. So like in this is basically a test run. In this you can just track everything, like how many cases are passed, how many are failed, how many are not run, and how many are skipped. Okay, so I'll explain you this later on. I'll just log out of this and log in into. Okay. For today's session, I have created one project. So here you can click on new project and then just add the whatever name you can give. I have just given the Testvox name and then I have clicked on add project. So this is basic a simple step. So for today's session, I have created the Testvox project. So now let us just go through this software. So these are all the tabs you can see. So here under projects, you can create multiple projects, like on which client you are working and all that. Okay. So people. So like people under people, there are 3 roles: administrators, account holders, and custom roles. So what an admin can do. So once for so once a user is created, there will be some project manager who will assign the responsibilities to that user, like what that user can do. So all this permissions can be set under this tab. Okay, so like admin, what can admin do? Admin can create and delete the projects, he can manage and assign the people. Yes, anyone? Okay, so update the account settings, access all the projects. Okay, so what you can do, admin can just select a person and then grant a privileges to him. So, okay, so selecting person will be like, just a second, I'll show you how to select a person. So first of all, like I have created this Testvox projects. So what I have all the basic admin rights. So what I will do, I will just add a new person. I'll just ask for anyone's details. Like suppose anyone can just tell me their name and then I'll enter and create. Just show you how a person can be added. Okay, I'll take Pradeep's name then. Email ID should be the one where you can receive the mail and you can also access it. Okay, not any basic. So I'm just giving all these details and then I'll assign the role. Okay, so I'll assign the role to Pradeep, like what he can do. Like full access I want to give him, or I want to just give him the admin roles, or other roles means I can customize all the things in this. Okay, so what I'll do for now, I'll give him all the role, like full access to all the projects, then I'll add um, so yeah, so once he accepts the invite and he joins the TestLodge, now he has not created any account, but once he joins, then he will also get all the access rights. Okay, so basically admin can do this, update and all this privileges he can do. Then account holders, so account holder is basically that what he can do, he can manage all the things, like he will manage the payment for this. Like this is the free version I'm using, it is only for 1 month. After that, if you want a paid version, you can do it. So what account holders need, responsibility will be to manage the payment and all those details. Okay, and custom roles, like I told you, while creating a new user, I just assigned Pradeep all the rights. So there, while creating a new role, you can just select which role you want to assign to him. Then issue trackers is like, issue tracker integration is like, if you are creating any issues, now currently we are using Jira, so you can just integrate the software into this. Like I'll just select like whichever bug reporting tool you are using. If you are using Bugzilla, you can just select here. I'm currently using Jira, so what I'll do, I'll just select Jira, and then I'll just paste the Jira account URL, whichever I'm using. I'll enter the email address associated with this account and API token, and then I'll click on add issue tracker. Okay. So this can also be done. So what happens if you add an issue tracker to this account? So if you create any test case and if you face any issue in that, you can just add that ticket to that. You can just attach that ticket ID to your test cases. So what happens, everyone will understand like why this case has been failed. Okay, so now let's just start from the beginning. So first basic step, when you go to the test lodges, you'll create a project. Okay, so under project, these tabs you can see test plans, requirements, test suits, and test runs. So basically, this is an interactive session. Okay, so everyone is into the testing field. So I will like inputs from everyone. Basically, we will create the test plan, requirement document, and test case with your inputs only. Okay, so for today, we will be creating the test cases for the Zoom session. Okay, so now the first basic step will be like creating a test plan for the Zoom session. So for creating a test plan, so what is a test plan? Like, see here it is written. I don't need to tell everyone. Test plan is like you will put everything into that, like what features you will test for the required functionality. For example, today we are going to create a test plan for Zoom. So for Zoom, what features we can test, what features we cannot test, what are the new things introduced into that, then what is the out of scope items, in scope items, and all those things. So test plan will basically consist all those things. Okay, so you can just click on new test plan, and here you have two options. Whether you have to use a template will be provided by this software TestLodge, or you can create your own customizable template. So for today, I'll just use the existing one. I'll give it as a name as Zoom app test plan, and I'll click on add test plan. So yeah, it is so simple. So Zoom test plan is created. Okay, so under this you can include everything like introduction. Uh, so after adding no, this tabs are getting generated automatically. Okay, so this basically is a template which will be used for everything. Okay, so introduction. So you can edit it and enter here. Like what does, why are you writing the test plan? Like what is it for? So I'll write for Zoom. So what is a Zoom? So video calling app. Yeah, okay. So any information you can just enter into this. Then you can enter what features you want to test. Like I want to test screen sharing feature. Then which features you will be not testing, like currently which features for the Zoom you don't want to test. I don't want to test. Anyone can just tell me. Okay, this is an interactive session. So like which features I don't want to test, like I don't want to test the calendar schedule. And then I'll just click on save. Then what will be my approach for this testing? Then I'll just enter that. Then what will be the test deliverables with this test plan? Then I can write that there will be some test cases, some uh, negative test cases I'll give with this. Then some positive scenarios. Then some screenshots for the proof that it is working fine. Then some functional cases I'll provide, like the screen sharing, what it will come. So yeah, so basically all those things you can provide. Okay, and you can also delete, like if you don't want this schedule into this, you can just click on delete and then delete. Okay, then responsibilities, all those things you can define. So basically this will be the test plan. Now next will be my requirement document. So now I want to create a requirement document for Zoom session. So anyone can suggest what can come under the requirement document. Just a second. Okay. Anyone can unmute and just tell me one or two requirement that I'll just add here. Okay. Okay. You can unmute yourself, or you're not able to.
Gauri,
Yeah.
I'm audible.
Yes. Yes.
Just before moving to requirement documents, so let's go back to the test plan. So this you just showed those pre-inbuilt definitions, right? While creating a test plan. So can we edit it? It's like we follow Testvox follow a different approach. We don't include all these entire data in it.
Yeah. We can edit. Like if you don't want now, basic this are there. Now if you don't want approach, you can just delete it. Okay. Or for test.
So
adding new can also be done. Okay. Like for Testvox, then you can, what you can do, you don't want to use this now, then you can create your own, or just click on new content, then add whatever you need in Testvox. Add. Okay. Yeah. So everything is customizable in this. You can even, if you want now, you can even do one thing. You can just edit the existing one. So like, see, I can just give it as test. I can edit the existing templates also. Okay.
Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah. Okay. So we were into the requirement. So like Zoom app requirement, I'm going to create a Zoom app requirement. So anyone can tell me what requirements we can add? Okay, so for Zoom, basically now due to COVID, they must have changed something into this software. Like now we are creating a test requirement for an existing software. Existing Zoom was there from before, but now due to COVID, they must have changed. Like 100 participants must be allowed, or 100 participants are allowed, then screen recording is allowed. So this is the new requirement. So okay, so now I can add one requirement as like I can add up to 100 participants. So this will be my one requirement. So for that, if I need like any file I need to attach for this, like the UI for this, like if you want to add, there must be some button for adding and all those participants. So that files also I can just add and click on add. Okay, then I can just attach that image and description, like what if this is the title, then you can add description for it, like what will the user do. User can add up to 100 users. I'll just this, then you can write like 101 user will be allowed or not. So yeah, like this description you can add into this. You can add the UI image of the UI that will be required for adding 100 participants. So one will be this. Now next requirement can be like screen recording. So screen recording is the new feature into the Zoom. For now I'm just taking an example that screen recording is the new feature for us. So then again I'll choose a file, like for this what will be the UI shown, and I'll add the description and add that requirement. Okay, so you can add the requirements also. Next is the test suite. So what is a test suite? Test suite is basically like for Testvox project. There may be multiple clients we are working on. So what we can do, we can create one test suite for one client. So suppose for one, it will be North Ladder. I'll create one test suite. I'll add a test suite, and under North Ladder test suite, only North Ladder cases will be there. Then other test suite I can add. Project, like if I suppose, then this I can just click on add test suite. Okay, so like a test suite you can add like this. Okay, under this test suite I'll have to add the cases, multiple cases I'll have to add. So how you can do this, you will just go to whichever test suite you have created. I have created ABC, I have created Not Letter. I'll just click on the ABC project and I'll add the test cases. So adding test cases, you can just give the title. Now for Zoom, if we consider, one will be the login page scenarios I can create. So here will be the login. Next section I'll add for screen sharing. So section wise cases also you can create. That is the main advantage. Like what happens in Excel or that we create a section, but it is very difficult to identify. So here you will get an easy way to create the sections, and under this section you will write the cases for login functionality. Okay, so for login functionality, what will be the cases? Like new user login. New user login, then I'll write a step like what will be the steps, then what will be the preconditions required if I want to perform this case. So precondition will be you should be able to access Zoom software. This will be the precondition, and test steps you can add. Okay, so for new user login, what you will go to login page and all those things. Go to login page, enter email ID and password and all those things you can do. Okay, then expected result, like if you go to login page, what will be the expected result that you can add. Okay, then expected result will be login should be successful. Okay, so I'll click on add test case and it is done. Okay, so similarly for different sections you can add. If I click on new test case, I'll add the screen sharing cases. Okay, any doubts up till this?
Hi Gauri, I have one doubt.
Yes.
Actually, in many tools, like for example, if I'm writing test cases, I'm used to import in that particular tool. So whether those kind of options are there here?
Can you repeat again? I just lost your voice in between.
Okay. So for example, in test trail, we used to like write test cases in the Excel and we used to upload in the tool. So
Mhm.
like that we can do same thing we do here.
Yeah, same thing. We can do that also here. Okay, so what you can do is, so here if you click now, you have this options: copy test cases, import test
Mm, mm,
cases.
mm.
Yeah, so you can do that. If I want, like, see, login functionality will be also similar for North Ladder project. So I can just copy these cases and into the North Ladder project, and I'll edit like new user login for what North Ladder project. So only this basic simple you can do. And also import, like
Okay.
if I click on
Mm.
import test cases, what you will have to do, you will have to give the permissions first. Okay, so like whichever account I want to use now. So like if you have written your cases in what is this Excel sheet, so then from there you should give the permission. Now suppose I have just given here, then I can just select the test scenarios. Then I will just give the name. Column names, you will have to map it properly. Okay, so like if in
Okay.
column A it will be serial number, then I will map it serial number. Sorry, title should be in column A, column B should consist this, and then I'll click on import spreadsheet. Okay, and then
Okay, understood.
yeah, so yeah, that can also be done. Now I'll just
Okay,
have,
thanks.
yes. Okay, so test suits, existing cases can also be edited, and also you can reuse the existing templates. You can just copy this data to other test suite also. You can also import the cases from the Excel sheet if you have created it. Okay. Okay.
Gauri, I have one doubt.
Yes.
You created that test case for login page, right?
Yeah.
And then whether the user can log in or right. For that case itself, we have lots of negative case also. That one where we have to write under a different tab or in under that the existing one we are creating.
Under this also you can write na, you can just do one thing in title. You can, title will be basically like what is this case going to do. So in the title itself you can mention like this will be the negative test case for which action, to validate password length. Okay, you can do it.
Mm-hmm.
And then just create a click on add test case. Okay, just you have to mention like this will be the negative test case, and the steps you can mention it. Now for now I have not mentioned the steps and exist this expected result, but you can create similar. Okay.
No, that this one also under the new user login, right?
No,
So
no,
how can we
see here it is a login page. Under
okay,
m-
mm-hmm.
multiple test cases you can add. Now if you want
Okay.
for
Okay.
login page you want different section, then you can do one thing. You can just create new section, that negative scenarios. negative scenarios for what login screen, and you can just create a new section, and under that you can add multiple sections you can create. Okay, what I did, I just created one login page, and under that I'm going to add all the scenarios, negative, positive, everything. So it will be depending on user, like how user wants. Now if you want, then you can create other negative scenarios. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gauri?
Yes.
Actually, hello.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
someone else is. Yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, Anjana, you can continue, I guess.
Okay. Actually, that sections in the sense, it's like a segregation for scenario, right?
Yeah.
We can write the multiple scenarios, and under that, multiple test cases, we can write it there, no?
Yes, yes, yes. Multiple test cases, you can write it in this section.
Okay.
Gauri, I have one doubt. Actually, you said, right, after test plan, we are using this test requirement. That means Zoom, we are, and after that, we go to the different test suites. Okay. That is, first is test for North Ladder ABC project. So what you means in the test requirement that Zoom, that particularly for ABC project, then Zoom, particularly for North Ladder project. That is what the actual mean. How it is relating. Means Zoom app requirement is our requirement, right? That is for two test suites we are testing or anything. That is the meaning of how we are relating that.
See, this will be requirement document will be mostly created by managers. Our responsibility is only to create the test cases and test runs. So requirement document is basically yeah, I got your question. So basically requirement documents like linking is not present between this and this, but the same name can be given. Like from naming convention you can identify Zoom app requirement, like for any new project if user is working or any developer or any manager. So like he will understand like if this tester is working on Zoom. Suppose now let me just rename this, for example Zoom app only, it is there. Okay, this case is for Zoom.
There is no requirement and multiple. That means one to many, no such actions and all. No, each means requirement to each test suite, like that only.
Yeah, requirements.
So I am asking if one requirement then corresponding to that one suite, like that it will be.
Yeah, like that it will be. Yes, correct. So requirement basically we don't write it, but in this TestLodge, this is a benefit. If requirements are written in this, now what will happen? Then for the manager or for even for the testers, it will be easy to map with your test cases. Like see, it is written here, add up to 100 participants. So tester will understand that for this project, I have to write such scenarios that I'll be able to add 100 participants, also delete them, also remove and update, and also like positive, negative, valid, invalid, all scenarios for one requirement. So what is requirement? Requirement is basically mapping it, like business requirements, you map it with your cases so that your final goal should be achieved. So basically we don't do this normally, but for this TestLodge software, this is an advantage. You can user can understand his requirements and also create the test cases accordingly. So like any one requirement cannot be missed. It happens now, like we miss something, we miss some uh, test cases, we forgot some scenarios. So basically you can just view it from here, what was the requirement, and then create a test case. Okay, same name will be given for that.
This test suite, there is no any means all the requirement. These are the requirement management will be giving the requirements for particular product, right? So we can able to adopt that requirements to particular test suite. Anything like that option is the
No, that option is not there. That option is not there. Requirements will be basically for like defining for this project what requirements are there. Why are you there? Why are you creating the test cases? So requirements, no, mapping will be not there. But yeah, as a user, you will understand na, that Zoom app requirement it is written. So I'll create Zoom app cases and I'll just check what am I missing. It will be easy for tracking, because if you write in Excel you don't have any reference. You don't have test plan, you don't have requirements. So in this, what happens if you are missing something? You cannot again and again contact to your manager like, how should I write this case? So what you will do, you will go to requirement, you will understand it by yourself, and then you'll write it. Okay.
Okay. Thanks.
Yeah, Anjali.
Gauri.
Yes. Yeah, continue.
Yes, Anjana, please carry on.
Actually, Gauri, so instead of this test suite, we have written like ABC project and note ladder like that, right? So
Yes,
instead of that, if we write here smoke test suite and system test suite, if we write in that way, maybe we can get rid of that doubt which is raised by Nimita. Because ideally we'll be in doubt like it's like we are using the same requirement for different projects. So if
yeah,
we
that
could
can
use
also be done.
testing,
Yeah,
so that
Anjana.
way it will be.
Yeah,
Okay.
good point. Yes, I guess now Nimita will be more clear then.
Yes, clear. Thank you.
Yeah, okay, yes.
Gauri, my question is like this. So I'll just take an example. So we have Story Labs working for 4 different projects. So if we 4 are given access to the single TestLodge login, can we put access deny? It's like we 4 are working for 4 different projects, and we don't want to get access for other test cases. So can we put access for only only particular person getting access to a single test suite? Is that possible?
Yes. I guess that for single test suite, I don't know, but I guess that is possible. Because in my current project now, they have assigned us everything. But yeah, I guess that will be possible. We will just try it. Test plans, test suits. I guess only read only access and no access. Only this is possible. Because no, then one thing you can do, one thing for your doubt, one thing we can do, we can create a new project, whatever your new project will be. And under that, only the cases which are suitable for your project, only that will be added. So only for that project you will have access. Other than,
Okay, so
so I'll
project,
access only for,
so we have only project-based access denial.
yeah.
It's like such plan.
Yeah, that can be done. Only project based. Multiple cases, multiple. So here only what I'll do from the start itself, I'll create multiple projects. Like here I have created Testvox now. So similarly, I'll create Story Labs. And for Story Labs only, I'll give you the access. You won't be able to see Testvox.
Yeah, okay, perfect.
Yeah. Okay. Yes.
Gauri,
Yes.
is it possible to export the individual test cases, or the complete test suite has to be exported?
Individual, I guess I have not tried, but let's just try that. Okay,
Okay.
wait, let me go to, okay, test suit or test cases, exporting
Test cases. Test
test.
cases.
Okay, we'll just try that in the next. I guess exporting is possible for whole cases only, not for single case.
Okay.
Yeah, that option they have
Okay.
provided yet.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so for Zoom, we have created this sections, and we have added some cases into it. So I'll just add a random basic cases. So for adding, it will be easy for me in the test. Just for an example, I'm creating this cases. for adding into the test run. Okay, so now your cases are created in the test suits. Now basically if you want to run only this cases, only Zoom app cases you want to execute, then what you can do, you can select your project and then click on run test cases. Okay, so run test case, so you can just give it a name as what will be the name for this Zoom app test. Then if you want, you can link the associated test plan, or if you don't want, you can also. Then you will select the cases under that. So like if for Zoom app, which cases you want to select. So if I want to only, for now I don't want to execute other cases like UAE, this one I don't want to execute, then I'll just uncheck it and then I'll just select this cases. Okay, so I'll click on selected cases I want to, then I'll select and then I'll click on add test run. Okay, so now, and if I go to test run, this cases will be added into the test run. So Zoom app, if I click on Zoom app, I'll just get an overview. How many cases are in not run, how many are passed, how many are failed, and how many are skipped. So basically in test run, how will you execute it? What you can do, you can just click on edit and then click on pass, fail, skip, whatever will be the output of your case after executing. Now suppose if I say my case is passed, I'll input the result, working as expected. For this case to be passed, I'll attach the proof, like it is working correctly or not. So even I can give the images to it. And if it is failed, then I can give the Jira tracking ID. Like if I mention the Jira here, whatever I mention, it will automatic, if I click on this link, it will automatically get redirected to that project. For now, for this account, I have not linked any Jiras currently. For North Ladder, I have, so I'll just give a demo on that account. Okay, so I'll just click on pass and save changes. Okay, and once you click on save, then you can just go here, refresh your test suite and see one case is pass and 3 are in not run. And if this case fails, then you can just click on fail, attach whatever you want and save changes. So here, so this is the dashboard where you can see how many cases are failed, how many cases are passed, and how many are not run, and how many cases are skipped. Skip maybe like you are blocked somewhere or that. You can just mention the reason and skip the cases, pass the cases, not run and fail. Okay, yeah. So this was basically an overview. Now I'll just log in into the Not Ladder just to show you how the issue tracker can be linked. Now I don't have login access for the personal for this test account, so I'm just accessing the North Ladder account. So see, for North Ladder, there may be many projects, but they have just given me access to one account only. So like someone was having doubt, no, so I can only access Buyback Bazaar project. Other projects, they haven't accessed me. And also I don't have other any accesses, like see, if you see other pages access, I don't have, like in that which account I had created, I had all the accesses like admin privileges, I had roles and responsibilities. So I could do all the things in this, but this current project only they have given me access to this project for just working onto the test cases and test runs. I cannot do anything else in this project. Like I cannot remove anyone or grant any permission to anyone. Okay. So now basically, so see, here are the requirement documents they have created for different projects. You can create different document. These are multiple test suits we have for our projects created, like for apps, dealer app we have created for customer website. So under this, then again different sections we have added, like Arabic translation is there, from that one section we have added. So yeah, basically number of sections we are adding like for different apps and different website. And then after our test case is completed, then we are importing it to making it to the test run. And in the test run, you can see, wait, let me just open any case where there are failed scenarios also. Okay, so here there are. So see here, you can see this many cases are passed and this many are failed. Now, if I click on failed case, now if a manager wants to know like why this case is failed, he can just click on this issue tracker ID. And once I click on that issue tracker ID, I will be redirected to that JIRA. So this is one more advantage of linking your own issue. So this currently for this project, they have linked issue tracker as Jira. Other tools also you can link, whichever you are using, Bugzilla or any other. Okay. So yeah, so we can just check the status of this issue also, like what was it, why was it not resolved, and all those things. Okay. Yeah. Any doubts?
Gauri, I have one question.
Yes.
Actually, this tool, what is the advantage? There are so many test management tools. Okay, so what's the you can say advantage of this tool compared to other like test trail or some other tools?
Test trail or that I have not used, but like if you
But
have used, can you tell me like what is the major difference you have?
no, because like I can see what and all the tabs, like mostly I can see all the futures here. When I compare with the test trail, I can see all the futures here. So like so just wanted to know like any other like advantage of this
Okay.
tool.
No, I have not went through test trail actually. I'll just have to go through it. Is it a
Okay.
freeware or
No,
license?
it's also a test management tool only. So like what and all the features are available here, it's like similar to like there also, like you can add the test suits, test cases, everything. So just wanted to know like what is the advantage of this tool when compared to other management tools.
Okay. So can you track the progress in that? Tracking the progress and also viewing the activities.
Yeah, that we
And
can do.
even at a time, multiple users can work on the same project, and even you can
Yeah,
identify who is working on what.
yeah, that also we can do.
Okay. Then linking the projects and all. But
Yeah,
but this is the most simplest tool I have ever used. Like, see, for this tool, everything is so easy. Like once the user goes through it, everything you will come to know by yourself only. So like other tools, I feel like one reporting tool which we were using, uh, that was very complicated. Related to this, I feel it is very user friendly to use. This advantage I can tell one thing. Other tools I have not used, so I don't have any idea about that.
okay.
Maybe this is also one more advantage, that issue tracking can also be done very easily. Like I can link my Jira defects. You can track the progress. This is also there in that.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
issue
yeah, this is
tracking
also that.
is also there.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just have to go through it and then I can tell maybe what are the main
Okay.
drawbacks and how this tool is more comparatively better to that.
Okay. Fine.
Oh,
Thanks.
yeah.
Yeah, maybe the experience with a particular tool can be very much different. I
Yeah.
mean, though the features can be same, the experience can be very different. The way they link, the easiness,
Yeah, the
everything.
easy.
So
Yeah. Ease of use, this tool is very easy. Like even if I give you a demo, I have given you demo, and if you try it now, it will be very easy for you. I feel
okay, okay.
that is why this must be the more easy. And linking and all is also very easy. In most of the tools, what happens if you click somewhere, it will just go and redirect to other tabs in most of the software which are not paid. This is the paid version, but yeah, They are giving that much features also. And management is also very easy through this. Test case management and tracking progress of each tester is also very easy. Like you can continuously see who is working on what. And if someone is sitting idle, that also you'll come to know. Yeah. Like
Okay.
tracking is very easy in this, I feel.
Fatima, that was very sensible question actually.
Yeah.
Good question.
Yeah, good
Like
question. I'll just go through that test trail once and then maybe I can find out the similarities and dissimilarities and then I can give her the answer.
Okay.
okay.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, any more questions? Almost we are done with the presentation because everything I have shared from the start itself. Test run also we have created, test cases also. Any more questions from the participants?
Gauri,
Yes.
can we fetch the report from this TestLodge?
Fetch the like tracking the status. Yeah.
Yes, suppose I have 100 test cases and I have executed few, there is some passes and fails. I need to fetch all this report to some Excel or some other document, maybe for sharing to someone else. So is that possible through it?
Okay, wait. That I have not tried. Let's just try it now.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I can export a test run. Yeah, so it will be. Yes, it is possible.
Okay, fine. Yeah. And Fatima, actually, in terms of test trail, can we create the test plan in with the template which the test trail is provided there?
Test plan, I guess we can't create.
Yeah, I think it's not there in test trail. Test
Yeah, test
plan
plan
and
option
requirement
is
only.
not there.
Test plan option is not there in test trail.
But we can do
Yeah,
things like
maybe
bug
that's an
tracking, test
advantage.
suits and all we can do. Maybe that one is
Yeah,
maybe that
test
one.
suits, test runs, and
Uh,
test case creation. That's all we can do.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, so that is an advantage for TestLodge.
And I
Test
feel,
plan and this
yeah,
requirement.
core advantage is this user roles. Like for whom, what you can assign that an admin can control. Because for like this is a paid, like if our Testvox buys this, then Testvox admin can control. Like for some, for North Ladder only I will have access, and for Story Labs only Anjana will have access. She won't be able to see the North Ladder content. So I feel this is this advantage this TestLodge has. Does Test Trail also has that administration privileges?
Yeah, it's there, I think. We can add. But I
Maybe
think
the
when we
UI.
compare the UI,
Yeah, UI and the fee. I
I
think that this is more easy compared to Test Trail. I feel.
Yes,
Yeah,
The
yes, yes.
yeah,
UI and the feel is
UI
it
is
looks very
more
simple.
yeah, very simple, user friendly.
Yeah,
This is more
yeah,
user
correct.
friendly, I feel.
Easy to understand also.
Yeah, very easy to.
because in test trail we can manage only the test cases.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, only the test cases. Yeah. Here, everything like from the requirements, you can map your test cases. So you won't miss anything. So I feel this is also the advantage of TestLodge.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Gauri, can we track each employee records and all?
Each
So how
employee.
output means some user under you, right? Some you are providing some users. So before you told if someone sitting idle, we can find out.
Yeah, what
That can,
yeah, that can be done. So see, test run, I'll check in the morning, this many cases I have assigned to you. And at the leaving at the evening, I can track. You have executed how many cases?
how can you know this is my profile or how it is under your how I didn't understand actually.
Okay, that. So like manager will have access to everything, na? So if I create an account, I will also, manager will have access to this North Ladder project, and he will give access to me also. So even he can access this test runs. So obviously he has access, so he can track the progress. And even
No,
he,
okay.
Mhm.
No, that
Like
employee name is
daily report they have na, so they are downloading this daily report. So from that also they can track like which user has done how much execution.
a user name is there somewhere we can
Here
see
it
or
is also there. View the, just a second. View the amount of so user review also we can see like once in the morning if the manager assigns you this many amount of cases, obviously he will understand the progress now. And reports are also there, so you can track.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Any more questions?
One of the main advantages of this is unlimited users and unlimited test use we can add.
Yeah. Yeah, that is the advantage. You can check in the trust trail if it is available or not. How many users you can add? Yeah. Yeah. Thanks, Mushina. Yeah. Any more questions? Mm. Any more questions anyone has? Mm, I guess Pradeep, everyone has cleared their doubts. So yeah, I guess yeah, we can stop now then. Okay, fine. Okay, yeah, thanks all for joining this session. And yeah, I'll surely find out what are the differences between the other tools that are available and this tool. But I feel it is easy to access. You can manage all your cases easily. You can track the progress of each individual user also, and you can even link it with the Jira and all those things. Okay, yeah. So thanks everyone for giving your precious time and attending and listening to me patiently. I hope I cleared everyone's doubt.
Yeah,
Yes,
Gauri.
Gauri, it was very good session.
Yeah,
And now I have enough confidence. I can I can use it because I'm hearing first time TestLodge. But I'm enough. Very thank you, Gauri.
yeah. Thanks a lot. Yeah, okay, then we
Yeah,
are
Gauri.
going to wind up, I guess.
Yes, it
Yeah,
was a nice session. It was
yeah.
very informative, and
Mhm.
also you took it in a very elegant way.
Yeah.
So, but I just wanted, like, I just felt like people would have been more
Interactive.
attentive. I mean, yeah, interactive.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I was expecting many inputs for this, what we say, test cases, because everyone is a tester. So I was requesting more inputs for test requirement and test cases. I was going to create a test case before, but I thought like just be a more interactive session if I take everyone's input. Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. But it went well, I guess. The thing was, you took it like you made it easy, like to understand. So even I understood like most of the things, not being a technical person.
Yeah.
So that's good. Okay. Anyway, so and to all the we will have more sessions like this one.
Yes.
Uh, Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Gauri.
Yeah. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.